Welcome to our world. Volunteers, please welcome the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin. Good afternoon, dear friends. I am very glad to see all of you here in Moscow. It was not long ago that we began celebrating this day, the Day of the Volunteer. I wanted to call it a holiday, but somehow that word doesn't quite fit with the nature of your work. This is because, as we all know, you are always working on holidays, on weekdays, wherever and whenever your help is needed. Thank you. Since 2017, we have witnessed profound changes in our society, and these changes are clearly visible. What do I mean? 2/3 of our citizens are now engaged in volunteer work. When you think about it, 2/3 of the population, it leads to a simple yet profound realization. It's this: volunteering is not something new, but a revival of the age-old traditions of the peoples of our country. Compassion and support for those in need have always been deeply ingrained in the hearts of our people throughout the vast expanse of our homeland. And the fact that young people are embracing this work is doubly, even triply important. It means that the younger generations are carrying forward what was cherished in the hearts of our ancestors, our grandparents, great-grandparents, and so on. This is extraordinarily important. This work strengthens our country from within. One thing that struck me today: standing behind me are people who themselves have endured severe hardships in our new yet historically old regions. They have faced challenging chapters in their own lives and the lives of their families, friends, and loved ones. Yet, when equally difficult situations arose in border regions, they went there to share their experience and provide help. You know, what matters is not just the tangible assistance offered but the profound meaning behind it. The help itself is important, of course, but it also reinforces the fact that we are all one large, strong, united family. And in that unity lies the key to all our successes, including those on the front lines. It's inspiring to see you involved in this work across virtually every field. Of course, today, supporting our soldiers in combat zones and on the front lines is of particular significance. I know this work is not without risk. I bow my head in memory of those who, tragically, have given their lives while carrying out this vital mission, your mission. Regrettably, such losses happen. Yet what you do is crucial, including fostering connections between society and even our youngest citizens, offering moral support to our troops. Take, for instance, the more than 3 million letters sent to those in combat zones. You've seen it. Soldiers carry these letters close to their hearts. Just now, I heard about videos sent by young children to offer encouragement. The responses they receive, the feedback, create a heartfelt bond. It's truly remarkable. We must always care for the families of our servicemen, never forgetting their needs. But your work goes far beyond that. Ours is a vast country, and like any large nation, we face many challenges that demand the attention and support of compassionate individuals like you. I'm referring to issues like environmental protection, assistance for homeless animals, and support for people who need medical care. There are countless such challenges. The list goes on and on. What matters most is ensuring that anyone in need of help feels the presence of caring people nearby, someone to lean on, someone to rely on. As the saying goes in the military, shoulder-to-shoulder support is essential. It's wonderful that you do this work and inspire hundreds of thousands, perhaps even millions of others to join you. This year, the Day of Volunteers and Community Workers, coincides with our activities within the framework of the Commonwealth of Independent States, CIS. I would like to extend my warm greetings to all our friends and colleagues from the CIS. Soon, we will hold our informal, traditional year-end CIS summit. During that gathering, we will also discuss this topic. Together, we will consider what additional measures can be taken to support your work and your efforts. I must admit, I was truly impressed by the scale and geographic reach of this year's volunteer competition. We received 50,000 applications from participants representing 142 countries, including North America, Latin America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Such widespread participation demonstrates that this noble mission, your work, has no borders. This mission unites the entire world. For that, I want to express my gratitude and extend my warm regards to every single participant in this competition. Now, let us move to the most significant and celebratory moment, recognizing this year's award winners. Thank you very much, and best of luck to you all. Honorable Vladimir Vladimirovich, as is our tradition, we kindly ask you to present the Volunteer of the Year award. The Volunteer of the Year for 2024 is Maria Karpenko from Kurchatov in the Kursk region. Her foundation, Second Life, unites more than 10,000 volunteers. Thanks to Maria and her team, over 1,000 square meters of camouflage netting have been produced, and 15 tons of humanitarian aid have been collected and delivered to the Special Military Operation, SMO, zones. With great personal risk, Maria participated in the evacuation of residents from Sudzha, successfully rescuing over 120 people. Maria is a shining example and a source of pride for our nation's volunteer movement. Maria, the floor is yours. Thank you very much for this honor, but no one can achieve this alone. This award was earned through the dedication and hard work of countless volunteers. It belongs to the volunteers of the Second Life movement in Kurchatov. Forgive me, I'm not used to public speaking, and this is a very emotional moment. I especially want to thank the hard-working people on the home front and, of course, our frontline volunteers. I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Association of SMO Volunteers from Novorossiysk. They came to our aid at the most critical moment when the situation in the Kursk region was dire. Even now, they remain our steadfast support and strength. Finally, Vladimir Vladimirovich, I want to thank you and wish you a happy Volunteer Day. Only a truly selfless heart, burning with love for the homeland, its people, and all living things, can shoulder such immense responsibility. We admire you, we stand with you, and we are united in this journey. Thank you. Honorable Vladimir Vladimirovich, on August 22, 2024, in accordance with your decree, the Order of Courage was awarded to Fyodor Geshenko, a volunteer from the People's Front and a representative of the Archangel Tactical Training Center. Fyodor demonstrated extraordinary bravery and selflessness during the evacuation of residents in the Kursk region. Fyodor is with us today. It would be a great honor if you would present him with the Order of Courage here on stage, in the presence of his peers and the participants of the International Forum. We are united. Fyodor, the floor is yours. Honorable Vladimir Vladimirovich, dear friends. It is a profound honor and privilege for me to receive such a prestigious award. Honestly, this isn't my first time standing on a stage. My call sign is even artist. I enjoy being on stage, but I must admit, I never imagined I'd stand here in this capacity. Moments like these call for gratitude. First and foremost, I want to thank the people who stand behind me, who always support me, who patiently wait for me and understand the depth of my commitment to this mission. This gratitude begins with my family. Thank you to my wife and my 3 daughters, who eagerly await my return home with love and care. I'd also like to thank my parents, who, I believe, raised me to be a true man, instilling in me the values that shaped who I am today. And, of course, my team at Archangels, who work tirelessly every day to ensure that everyone in our country knows how to help their fellow citizens and save lives. Their efforts aim to bring as many of our comrades as possible back safely and in good health from the special military operation zones. I want to express my gratitude to the People's Front, a team of strong, determined, and, most importantly, properly motivated individuals. Finally, my heartfelt thanks to you, Vladimir Vladimirovich, for choosing the right path for our country. We stand with you, Commander-in-Chief, and with God's guidance, we will achieve victory. I just spoke before you, expressing my gratitude to those volunteers who, risking their own lives and health, extend help to others. Fyodor is one of them. He spoke about his loved ones who await him, and he is absolutely right to do so because, as I've often said and as all of you well understand, everything begins with the family. From a person's earliest days, their parents instill the fundamental values that will shape their life. When I mentioned the risks people take, I was reminded of Fyodor's story. While rendering assistance, he and 2 comrades came under fire. Tragically, his 2 companions lost their lives, and Fyodor sustained serious injuries. Fyodor was right to remember his loved ones, and I want us never to forget those who are no longer with us and their families. They deserve our deepest respect and unwavering support, both at the federal and regional levels of government in the Russian Federation. It may sound formal, but it is vital. I want the families of Fyodor's fallen comrades to never feel forgotten, not by federal authorities, nor by regional ones. Once again, I bow low in respect and gratitude to them and to all those who fulfill their duty to our motherland. Happy Volunteer and Community Worker Day to all of you. Wishing you all the best, and thank you so much for your work. Thank you, Vladimir Vladimirovich, for being with us today. Thank you for joining us on Our World. If you found this content valuable, please like, comment, and subscribe.